Hello there voltage modular people, PoohBear here and welcome to my channel. And today we're going to be doing a high level overview of the PoohBear's Treat Pot bundle. How many times have you said 5 more minutes and before you know it you can hear the birds singing? So here we have a simple alarm system which will go from 5 minutes, but actually it can go all the way from 999 minutes. Key features about 5 more minutes is you can actually have multiple alarms and you don't actually have to wire them up, they will interact with each other. The AutoSense series come in 3 flavours. There's AutoSense, AutoSense Poly and AutoSense Digital Select. They basically work very similar, which is they're looking for an input signal. When an input signal changes, it will actually take that signal and push it to the out. That's true with the Poly. The big difference with the digital one is once it's detected an input signal, it'll actually convert it into a particular voltage and it will send that particular voltage out depending on your range. Key feature is it's an auto switch. It's a lazy person's switch, so you don't actually have to come on physically switch anything. Big counter counts all CV changes that come into it, and you can also put some filtering on top of it as well. Big meter is a roll-in meter and you can be very precise values in it, and it also has some filtering in it as well. Control pad is essentially 65 radio buttons, but ignoring the off, you've got yourself 64 radio buttons which have a voltage spread amongst them, and whichever button you select, that voltage is then sent to the out. One of the key features of control pad is you can have up to 1024 buttons going at a time. The low-high port series consists of 2 modules. You have a simple mono version input and we have a poly version input. The whole point of the device is it works out which one's got the highest CV signal coming in and it sends it to the high outputs, and it works out which one's the lowest one in. It also has a gate input, so if the gate is connected, the gate acts more like a switch. So the gate has to be on for that CV signal to be processed, we worked out if it's high or low. Key features of these devices are really the retrigger and the hold. Latency checker is a very simple checker to work out what your latency is in samples between your devices. One of the key features of latency checker, it works on an open and a closed system. Project Runtime is used to track your projects. You can track it for overall, so in between sessions it will remember what's going on. It'll also give you your current time for your current session. There's a transport bar and that will actually track how long you've actually been playing that project for. One of the key features, it's going to track how long you've actually been spending in Voltage Modular. On change trigger detects a change in the CV signal and will send out either a gate or a trigger. One of the key features about this device, it can actually produce up to 24,000 triggers per second. Raditch is a 8x8 matrix, so you've got 8 ins, 8 out, and it's controlled by these 64 radio buttons. One of the key features of the device is the fact you can very, very quickly change it from a multiplexer to a demultiplexer. Preset voltage stepper consists of 128 steps with 5 values in each. It comes in 4 flavours which either have a CV or a remote out, and we've got a digital and we have a voltage range as well. One of the key features of the preset steppers is they are so much fun, especially when you get into the timings and start morphing the values.